Okay, so you will never believe what has just happened to me, and I'm gonna tell you. So basically, I made a video and I edit the whole video, with cuts and everything. I was adventuring. I had cuts in there and everything. I'll try to retrieve it. I don't think I can. I deleted it on the PlayStation and I didn't save it in Share Factory. So I lost 59 minutes of footage. And so I'm gonna hit you with the recap of the recaps of the recaps. Cause I don't know what you know now. This works. You know this definitely. This I don't even know. Um, so basically, this goes here, and it splits off. This pushes this redstone block, so this opens a fence gate instead of the trapdoor. Right? You don't know this, bro. I had a clip of the trapdoor opening for like 10 seconds because it opens for a very long time now. Um. I can show example in like in seconds. I'm not gonna do any cuts here. No cuts for you. You're not getting a thing. I'm kidding. I'm gonna try to do that clip style. I don't even want to take it from there. Um I'm gonna have to replace that. I'm gonna try to do that clip style for now on because I think it gives me more room to just hop on and say stuff and like give progress updates as I'm going type vibe. Um, Rather than hitting recaps. Okay. Pushes. So it was the trapdoor was just open for this long and I was just standing on the edge and I had a clip of that. But yeah, it opens for a long time and then this pushes it back and that is that. Um, so and then I got 60 levels. It does work officially. Like it won't. The creepers won't stop coming, and the redstone works still. It was cause this trap door, and yeah, the creepers will always come, and even when they stop these coming like naturally, I will drop, and it will force them to start spawning again. I don't know why I flipped it twice. So I did it all night. I had 60 levels and I got a half and right. So that was cool. And the before and after was in that video. It was so tragic. It was so tragic. Um, let's show you down here. Um, I'm assuming you definitely know this because you have to know this. But I know that you don't know that there's two pistons here. There was one piston, now there are two, and it pushes me firmly in there. The one piston I was getting caught on like it looked like this. And I think the one piston was just pushing my feet and now the two piston forces me to be flush with two blocks, meaning my height was in that two blocks definitely, I guess. Is my summary of the situation. And I have to show you this over here. Wow, and so I got a priest and I got an XP guy. And then not to mention I got a bunch of coal and I had pretty pictures in there. Not really actually, that pretty pictures on my camera. I would have clipped it and put it in there, but I didn't come up with that idea yet. I need to do the skeleton version, and I might do that today, off camera. Maybe in the back of this as a clip, LOL, because this is gonna be quick. But I'm gonna upload and that the other one, the one I'm about to upload right now is a part two. So I have a density villager and a breach, and I know that they're enchantment guys and they belong over there. We could think about switching them later. I just wanted to get them in, and over there did not have enough slots. Over there had slots for only one, and I always planned to put the XP guy in there, but I didn't count right that to count the density and stuff, so that's why it was off. Um, right, and he sells rotten flesh, and I'm thinking I need more of him because this glowstone right here is very important to me. Um, and right, and I have a lot of rotten flesh to sell, and he gives us the enchantment bottle, which is why I was talking about, yeah, not that you were there. I put 24 in there because my elytra was breaking. I'm gonna go get some more. My elytra was breaking. He only sells them 12 at a time too. So like I feel like I need more for multiple reasons with him. He's kind of like how that farmer got a lot of people. Um So yeah, and I'm putting these in my thing. So my elytra breaks, I can just take off my armor. Because then I was fortuning up like coal and stuff. And the pickaxe needed some repairing too. So then I can just take off my armor and just directly do the elytra. So that seems pretty effective. And also, what else I did is I did achievements too. That's annoying. um, I have shulker boxes, more of them. And yes, so nothing's in them. I don't know what I'm gonna put in them. I just needed more because when I was adventuring, these got full up and it was very annoying. So I managed to get the banner for. I put 4 sea pickles in one block, and I got a banner for the god apple because I found another god apple because we found a desert area. Oh my gosh, I lost all that footage. Oh my gosh. Actually, it might be on my camera roll. I'm not gonna lie because the auto capture of PS5 just didn't catch the 19-minute video because I fought a raid to get more totems, which I'm happy that we're not partaking in. Because that was boring. Um, not to call it boring. It was just a chore. Because yeah, no problem with it being there. I would have rather have that video. Um, what am I doing down here? I want to show you the armor, and yes, I kind of did just forget what I was saying because I was talking about two things. So basically, I finished this armor. This is my friend's armor. Whatever. I'm gonna keep doing that process of getting levels and stuff, and I show name tag guy because I had Hero the Village. Name tag guy is ridiculous. He's expensive. Um, 14. That is more reasonable. That's more. Finally, you're freaking talking prices. It must be because you were mad at me. You probably needed the workstation. Okay, that now you're talking prices. I was trading for 23. Thank yeah, and the Hero of the Village added got it to 8, and I bet it'll get it to lower now. So that's pretty cool. Um, I did forget what I was talking about, but it'll come back to me because I was talking about my desert. Oh, I was thinking about adding that at the end. Like, I think I'm gonna pause this video and go over there and show that area because I need that footage. Um, lots of pumpkins over here. I've been trading with them as much as I can. And let's try to keep the digits on the time down. Let's just try to. I don't need to do nothing. You're right. You're right. If you are so up to date like that, you're right. I don't need to fucking do anything. Got these. Okay, I'm gonna go over there real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta just run over there. Okay, I made it. This is what I saw, and I was taken back by the biome, especially in the daytime. I came in day, so let's just recreate what we want to talk about. Please don't attack me, spider. Where's fire? Why fire? Ow! But you're not fire. You wouldn't make that sound so early. And that's what the sound you're making. I heard fire. Okay, I don't care. I don't care either. Let's go. So I went to 400, then I was going to negative 4,000 for the Z. And I found that. That's where I found golden apple. Cool. Don't it look really nice? I was thinking, oh wow, this area looks nice. Something could happen here. And I took picture of coordinates. And I guess I will go to 4,000 because I want to, yeah, yeah, I was more taken back by the area than, if you can't tell. I just want to show you where I got the warm ocean. No, it's 3,000. Oh, it's right here. It was right, because it was right by the, yeah, I was over there, actually. Was in the correct spot. 3,000 in like 25 or something. Why do I keep thinking 4,000? Because I'm a bot. Because 3,029, right? And I made the same mistake. That's probably why I keep on. There it is. Luckily I'm not gonna bring you guys back with me. So actually it's quicker. Maybe I could put a sugarcane farm here, a bigger one. And this is where I got the sea pickles and stuff. Cool. Right, I don't even need to be here. Oh, and there's a mangrove. And I went 10,000 blocks in that direction. Um, Types of adventuring I did. I was even gonna name the video Adventure Time, but no, that scrapped, thrown away. LOL. Yeah, and I was interested, like, yeah, pretty cool. Okay, let me go back now. I'll be right back. So I got a bunch of planks and stuff, and I even might have went over the idea of how on the to-do list it is to extend the storage room down and make it even bigger of automated storage that is on the to-do list. I am going, yeah, too far. But, and this is the jungle. We do know about this jungle. This is where it cuts off. We're aware that's on that side, and then the ocean. So we're aware of this. And okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're interested in the desert. Um, Almost over the spruce, but definitely the desert as a farming area. I was mentioning a barn. Maybe the desert can have ownership of the barn, and the barn doesn't have to be in that area. And necessarily that makes the barn not have to be pink. It could actually be a brick barn, because the barn was gonna have to be pink. So this stuff, I'm glad that's overflowing. I just have to be mindful. I did state this. Need bottles, and of healing. I do want to grab those. So coming up with that, thinking about that plan, and I was saying how having one chest just leaves. Yes, it's obviously a better farm now, better quality. Okay, and then I want to show you where the bows are going. I wanted to get this house a little bit stacked, because this is like spawn house. Oh, and I put the Rod Wave lyrics back because I feel like I would like that to be up one. Cool. I feel like this song's more dear to me. So, and I was listening to it because I did change the playlist that I'm listening to, but then I heard it and it still is a great song. I want a clock in here actually. Though I do like these little, but I would appreciate the clock more. You can stay with me while we get a clock, and then we're gonna pick which one will go. I'm thinking, I was looking at the tree, but I like the tree kinda. The tree's a pretty model. Um, cool. And right, and I need to go on a mining mission eventually. And I'm enjoying this clipping stuff. This is gonna make the videos much better. I need 4. And oh my god, I'm gonna need, right, so we need to go on mining because I'm gonna need more gold for the amount of netherite, because I was talking about how the shulker boxes, I want chests at the very least full of armor and more. Oh yeah, shulker boxes of tools. Like I want this whole shulker box to be like rows of pickaxe, rows of shovels, rows of even an axe. Axes aren't that hard, but I'm gonna need the netherite, and the TNT is gonna help us. I was thinking that too. The TNT is gonna help us. We know that do we know? Do we know? Do we really know? Ah. So this is gonna just help us. We don't know about the sand. That's what we don't know. Cause I got sand on that trip too, and that's why my shulker box got full. And if I had more, I would have had more sand, cause my shovel could have went longer. But we have more sand, and that's gonna be helpful too for TNT. So TNT is not a problem. So getting the netherite is gonna be easy. Besides labor, and labor is a given. Gold is, so a mining trip. Okay, that is something we need to prioritize for our tools. I was explaining how the tools are. I like when I do stuff because I feel like I'm more structured. Let's get rid of the apple. Who cares about that apple? I care about the tree more than the apple. Um, I know the sky is right there, but you can actually shut it. I've been trying to get leather too. And so the tools are needed because I was explaining how I was mining the mountain and I had to keep on going and get XP, and that was lengthening the process, and I dislike that. So, okay. So, I think I'm going to end this clip here. So I'm just clipping it so when I have stuff to say, we got more armor trims. I need to look at what they actually look like, and that's pretty cool. So I have more names, and I've been naming people as I go. So Indigo, Atlas, Riley, Bonnie, Blaze. I was thinking Ashley, but I was not gonna do Ashley because Ashley seems a little bit generic. Um, no, too common for me. I'm too aware of Ashley to have like Blaze, Bonnie, Riley, right? Riley might be too common for someone else, but Riley's not common for me. Therefore, I find it more unique. Atlas was just great. And yeah, so some of those I wrote down. And yeah, we found the Dune thing. Got more totems. We were 0 on totems, and we didn't even use a bottle of these. So, oh, here's the Mojang thing that I got as an achievement. That was the second achievement. Break. And I need to get spore blossoms. I'm surprised they let me keep that. Oh, and I got emeralds. Let's see. Oh, I did this too. So I was talking about how this was so. Oh my God. I used my brain. I said I suddenly gained competence right here, cause suddenly it just dawned on me. Um, Now, I don't know how much, and it looks completely different, so I don't know if we're going to be able to tell, but there is more coal in here. And oh no, um, yeah, there's more coal. Just trust. There were less coal in these chests than there is now. Just okay. That's a truth right there. And yeah, and I fixed that. So, and I want to make this one level deeper so I can one like grab those blocks because they're diamond blocks, and of the ore there are like 4 blocks of it, and I'm thinking about emerald just going into the overfill storage, because then maybe even a third row to make the overfill storage have a room and not be ghetto. But right, so let's think. Yeah, but blocks like this seem common. I want to be able to capture all the blocks I want to capture. So we can like look at that real quick. I want to be able to capture, especially in that other room. I don't know. This room, these groups of chests were actually specifically for items that I couldn't take. So that's why we're seeing ender pearls, shulkers, we're seeing like CDs. This is kind of new. Like this stuff is in here. Like why would you have that in there? The furrow items are down there. And like wool is an arguable block that is valid. Pumpkin was being discarded, obviously. Cactus cause was being arguably not this should not be a row. And oh my gosh, now I'm thinking about it. I was talking about how on the other city I need to put these lights, and bro, these lights are expensive. And okay, and you saw that I grabbed more emeralds, barely. These are, so I need to think about that. Arguably, this should not be a road due to me not having an ocean monument farm, and I'm seeing necessity for it. Not right now, because I'm not using that color. I'm using pink. I'm using spruce. I'm using. I don't know what the desert's gonna. Ooh, the desert. I don't know what the desert's gonna be. I don't know what the desert might be. I don't know. It does need to have a theme. So I'm questioning that the brick farm, barn house. Um, cause I'm thinking okay, the Taj Mahal. I don't necessarily know what it looks like. I know what it looks like though. I don't know what it looks like. Um, I think I think that I'm gonna be so, oh my God, so shallow. I don't want to call them Islam. The Indian countries, I don't even want to say that. I'm so uneducated in this area. Um, but I do know the Taj Mahal, whatever I just said, refers to that. So those type of a mosque that is, fuck the Taj, a mosque, level of architect. See, I'm more aware of the architect. I'm trying to refer to the architect, and I'm like, I don't know what these people. I don't know, and I honestly, a very American of me, and I don't care to know. And as long as I only care to know if they're sending bombs at me. To be honest, I don't care. I don't care about Chinese. Chinese just managed to literature, just managed to get over here. But I don't care about their freaking right. And they're just yeah, they're Asian. I know more about their ethnicity and their not their states, but I'm aware of them more intimately because America, I guess, is more cool with them. And even though right, and India has a such a, and it is India. See, I'm over here trying to, no, but I still am not. I'm more up to date, not up to date, up to par with other concepts, I would say, and I can understand my lack of awareness in concepts. Yeah, I don't feel as confident, and I'm not even confident about China. I just feel more confident of that a mainstream. Yeah, and I feel like if you knew India's culture, I would say I could be more susceptible to say something wrong, and I'm trying to be mindful. I don't want to be like, I was gonna say Islam. First of all, that's probably their religion. Don't even, right? I think so. I think so. I think so. And I was referring to India, by the way. That's what I'm talking about. Not as right. Can easily say a little bit wrong. I wanna fix that block over there because I did like the block and I stole a button. Cool. Um, yeah, and I want that architect in the desert that you just looked at. And that is very interesting to me of a plan. Um, and that does change what the barn would look like because I don't necessarily see the brick there then. I see like a white stone, I don't know, whatever they have on YouTube that fits the biome. But yes, so that's what I'm thinking over there. And okay. Okay, so you see how this, first of all, here are the sea pickles. But you see how the redstone that I got with the achievement, I think I said that this video. Um you see how the redstone is in that chest and we have a slot for redstone and like we have a slot for sticks. So I was saying in the last video that I'm aware of that because up there it is also happening where like a redstone gets through or a bone gets through. And so I'm aware of that. And yeah, so basically right now we're gonna go do the skeleton farm and I'm gonna just jump to when it's done. And this is all the tools I need. Oh my God, and then I'm looking at the days and it says 2053. I had 2003 on there. My birthday was on there. I had hopefully I can get that back. I think I do have those smaller clips. Um and it'll just be on the end of this. But yeah. And it was like 2016, saw 2005. That's my brother's year. 2007. I don't know. Those years are just prominent. They're not even prominent. Oh yeah, and this kept on breaking, and it told me up there. I used a different way actually. So when something goes in the dropper, it activates. And we don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. And we don't need this anymore. And yeah. Alright, let me fix this. I'll be back. Oh my gosh. Right. Shit was. Oh, and it wasn't a dropper, it was a dispenser. So I remember that. And so that was my fault. Um, whatever. Okay, bye bye. And we don't have a slot for like deep slate that is silk touch because I didn't even know there was a difference from the cobble deep slate, which is when you break it, right? I didn't even know there was a difference. That's funny. That's funny to me. So this is why we need another layer and stuff. And I didn't have everything. I had to grab these and I had to grab that. But I was just thinking that also when with making the farm bigger, I can connect the crafter that I always wanted to do. I guess it's still on the to-do list. I just didn't want to do it then. Instead of that, a crafter that crafts the iron into iron blocks. And yeah. So that's on the table. And okay, let me finish. Last thing. I did it. So this goes into the ground. Here's the chest. Two, and there's an overflow system. I'll grab that later. My inventory's full. And it'll throw it in the lava after the other three chests. These three chests right here, which will quickly get filled. By the way, get filled. It'll start throwing it in the lava. So that's complete. We can break that stupid sign. Oh, I hate how it falls out. Cool. Let's leave. That's all I wanted to do. Okay, and let me do an outro somewhere. Routing things. I wanted a system in the house to where I could put something in a chest and it would be it would float into the farm. I wanted that. So yeah. So look, this is where things would be useful for a second layer. Right. So this is the deep slate. Stone don't have enough room, by the way. And I want to section off the areas and I want to better coordinate the areas. That's ideal for me. That will be along with the project. So I threw this in here because that's an example of something I need a chest for. Need a chest for. Coal. I don't necessarily know if my mind's made up. It depends how much space. This might be a third level thing of like stuff I don't need. Okay. And I am showing you this. I did want to show this. Like copper. Snow blocks was an example. Arguably wool, having a spot for each wool type. And it doesn't, yeah, arguably. Oh, strip birch, I see. Name tags arguably get a spot. These do kind of get a spot, but I don't even go there that much. But I could be going there more to get the, whatever that thing, the mace. Arguably gets a spot. Oh, that's blue ice. Arguably doesn't. Orange dye does get a spot. Oak fence. Right. And yeah, so I wanted to show that off. I don't know if that needs a spot, but you know, coal needs a spot. And so the third level, I wanted to match the exact top level. I'm about to fix these. Let me fix these now. Add more. But yeah, this is just great enough storage and cool stuff. Okay, let me see where my outro. So I'm gonna show the scenery, but I decided I'm gonna go grab some dark oak wood and get more hoppers and theoretically torches too. I'm probably gonna grab like 3 stacks of dark oak, so I'm gonna do that real quick. This was the same video. I just looked up what the Taj Mahal looks like, and right, that's exactly what I thought it looked like. Actually, I was actually pretty spot on. In my mind, I said I don't know what it looks like, That was the exact picture I was thinking of. That's why I said a mosque. And I feel like the Taj Mahal is a better picture of what I meant by mosque. Because you could probably find a mosque, and it's technically a mosque, and I actually meant the Taj Mahal. That's what I meant in the desert. That's actually what I meant. Not exactly, but that's what I meant of India type of build. And yeah, and they're Indians. They're not Islams, but okay, okay. And I grabbed a bunch of wood, and I'm gonna make hoppers, and I'm gonna make repeaters, and I'll be back. Make this, and I used it from there. So you don't think that that's going slow, because that goes ideally. I saw this one video of this lady, and she was like, when you're just trying to build a simple iron farm to have infinite iron, and they're like, I can get you a farm that can get 32,000 per second, and actually I've updated the farm, and now you can get 6 million. Yeah, it was so funny, but because that's how it really be. I actually built the Iron Titan before, from Tango, and in one of my PC worlds, so that's a fun note. But this is perfectly fine. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about building one up there. I'm gonna build these all over the place. I need to find the link again so I can save it. I think I did save it, but I'm gonna put it in my notes app, is where I've been putting notes. But okay, let me make those repeaters. Just need redstone, so we're gonna grab it from right here. Again, I'm just updating you so you don't think that things are weird. Oh no, we're just gonna grab all of it. Okay, give me a second. Crafting repeaters, because I thought they were harder to craft, but that's because before I didn't have silk touch and didn't have stone. I only had a cobblestone. Notice there's 2 for cobblestone. Notice what I thought I was gonna have. So that's fun. That's fun. That's brilliant. Stack, and we're just gonna put the redstone in there. And okay, let's outro. Wanted torches. I did forget I said that. So yeah. So oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's what we're doing. I just need to stop saying, okay, let's do an outro. How about let's stop saying that? Because I don't know. I'll just do an outro, just pop it in at the end, like a normal person. I'm thinking about doing that. Maybe. I heard that torches cause lag to the game. So that's, and I didn't even do all of it because I was thinking, do I need this much torches? What if I want to use pumpkins? What if I want to use glowstone? Do I need this many? That's what I was thinking. But LOL, whatever. YOLO. I love torches anyway, and I'm sad that person told me that, and I do think it's true. No, it causes less lag, more lag than a pumpkin or any other block of light. Because it a lantern. Oh, lanterns are prettier, honestly. Because of this stupid particle. Where's the particle? Where's the particle? What the hecky? Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Is the copper update out or something? What is happening? I don't think so. It don't look like it. Shelf. The shelf. It's definitely not. I didn't update my game. What am I talking about? No, it's not. What am I talking about? Where is there? What the hecky? Why was it so long? Um, definitely confused. Okay. All right. While we are crafting stuff, let's go ahead and grab a row. Cool. Yeah, I will show you how much we get. Batches, we got 3, 6, 7, 7, 64s with 3, so 6 stacks of gunpowder. And I got this paper from literally the farm right here. I didn't even go in storage, so let me finish up. Want to throw in there, I will be damned if I ever craft a 1 firework ever again in my life. I will be damned. Yes, I will be. Cause what the helly? And honestly, it's gonna lose a row. Is this not two? Are you kidding me? Of course it is. It's gonna lose a row. Two's gonna get it, and I'm thinking two specifically for three. And okay. And Salem, of course, Salem made me think of it. Hey Salem, we love Salem. We always say hi to Salem. Hi Salem. Hold up, Salem. I want you to be a little bit in the middle. Thank you. And Elizabeth, yeah, she's just there too. And screw Storm. I don't really care about Storm. Yeah, no. Oh, Frederick. Oh, I care about Zola. Hey, Zola. We were talking about Betsy when we were singing the song. Oh, I didn't sing the song to you guys. That got deleted. And I punched Betsy on accident. Hey, Douglas. Daphne. Oh, Daphne, I would have came and seen you too. I just thought of Frederick. Hi, Hendrickson. Frederick. Go, Frederick. Go, Frederick. Honestly, okay, and I was contemplating that these horses are slow horses. So I'm thinking we're going to utilize the game mechanics and we're going to understand these are games. This is a game. We are going to, especially Frederick, whatever skin tone he is, I guess. He's this one. We're going to get the same copy of it and it's going to be the fastest horse when we're breeding horses. And he's going to be Frederick. And it will be the same Frederick. And don't talk to me if you disagree. And okay. But I think I was making the banner. I threw a piece of wool right here when I have a whole chest here. I just thought that was funny. I'm trying to make a bed for up there, and then I was gonna, for real, actually, I actually do plan on not doing a single thing after this. Believe it or not. And if you don't believe it, even though I think I might have cut some of the footage of me saying, all right, no, I definitely did. So you probably do believe it. Cause, oh my gosh, it was horrendous. I was like, all right, I'll be right back. All right, all right, we're gonna wrap it up. Continues going. I said we're gonna wrap it up. It continued for like 30 minutes. It was crazy. We just want this here. Okay. And just cause I wanted to sleep up here instead of having to go back to the bed. All right, bozo. See you later. Where am I? All right, let me do an outro. Bye, guys. I'll see you later. Adios, alligator. Not in the wild crocodile. You know how it goes. Okay, anyway, goodbye. Think how pretty it is. Ain't it pretty? Goodbye.